Hitting the ball to the opposite field is something that coaches will stress at every level of the game, from T-ball on up. Joe Mauer, in his big league career, hit better than 400 going the opposite way. Part of the reason he had 3 American League batting titles. Joe, what goes into a successful opposite field approach for a hitter?
Well, I think number one, to hit the ball to the opposite field with any authority, you have to let the ball get deep.
Mhm.
Um, you want to catch the ball a little deeper in your stance and to be able to put a charge in it. But to be able to spray the field and hit the ball to all fields makes it a lot more difficult on the opposing team and pitcher and trying to attack you as a hitter. So being able to have that ability to do that is definitely a good thing.
And certainly you had power at the plate, so pitchers were a little less likely to throw pitches on the inner half to you. You knew that, and that could help you hit the ball the other way because they were trying to pitch away from you a little bit.
Well, I think ultimately pitchers are trying to get ahead in the counts, and they usually try to do that down and away. So I tried to turn that into one of my strengths as a hitter, and I felt a lot more comfortable with the ball out over the plate and driving it to the other opposite field.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes.
He has made it to the show, and maybe it's a little bit earlier than anticipated. Let's bring in the mayor, Sean Casey, for more. Case, how surprised are you he's getting the call to the bigs this early in his pro career?
Well, I knew we were going to see this guy. I knew we were going to see him probably later on. This is a little earlier than I thought, but when I look at his numbers and I see the productivity that he's having, I'm not surprised they called him up.
And Sean, the game is younger than it's ever been. More and more organizations are letting young guys get their shot at the big league level. How big of a trend is this?
Well, yeah, I think you're seeing more and more guys, organizations develop guys at the big league level. So if they do well in the minor leagues, they're calling them up and they're saying, hey, keep your development going at the big league level. And I think that's what we're seeing with this guy.
And Case, the chance to work with big league coaches and staff daily, how important is that to his development?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Having the big league staff work with you, obviously, I think they have a different level, of seeing the game. And also, as a player, when you get to the big leagues, if you want to be a big leaguer, you got to do well against big league players. So it really, you can't teach experience. It gives you that experience to face the guys that you're going to face for the next few years.
I have to admit I'm shocked. Okay. I didn't think we'd see another quote-unquote Ohtani this quickly. Took 100 years before we had Ohtani after the Bambino, and now a short time later, here's another one. But let's calm down the expectations. Can I see some production before I call him Ohtani? How about 10 wins and 45 home runs and good base running? And a presence in your lineup before I sit there and compare him to Ohtani? All right, it's a nice little experiment, but let's see how it goes first.
Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
That one ripped left field, and it's out of here.
I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it.
Left field, Tate has this one sized up, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8.
If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. his second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding.
And the pitch. On the ground, and that's a base hit. Man, John Shambi, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. The 0-2. Right through there, got him. One down.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but...
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Oh, it's his first home run in the big leagues, and any guy will tell you it's a moment they never forget. Ken Griffey Jr. hit 630 of them over his Hall of Fame career. No big deal. He joins us now. Ken, what's this moment like for him?
It's unbelievable. You know, the fact that he finally got one. You know, this is a dream come true to actually hit a home run in a major league game. You know, for me, I don't even think my feet touched the ground. I think once I hit it, and you know, if you look at my trot, I had a real ugly trot at that time, you know, because that's one of the things that you got to work on. You got to work on your trot. You can't have an ugly trot. And I had a real bad one. But, you know, you hit a few more and you start to get the groove. But the first one is definitely, you know, a milestone. And it's unbelievable. But he needs to work on that trot.
You have to hit him far and look good doing it, right?
League pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment. A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
But he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see.
Slides, but it gets by him. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner. This to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Tate under it. And there's two down. Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in with a nice running. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's to Escobar at second. Lindor at first, 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball. Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
Fly ball down the line. Makes a nice grab. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Now here is DJ Tate. 1 for 3. Diaz back to work. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He circles the bases. He's done it again. his second homer of the game. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a 2-out double out that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In the air, left side. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
As hitters make their way through the minors up the professional ladder, being able to recognize pitches becomes more and more important to your success as a hitter. And who's better qualified to talk about that than Sean Casey, career .302 hitter at the major league level, MLB Network analyst. Case, thank you so much for joining us on this. How do hitters work on pitch recognition at the minor and major league levels? How do you develop that skill?
Well, I think it is a skill, and I think that's the big part of it, Ben, is that you really have to learn to see the baseball. You really have to learn to slow things down. I know for me, as I moved up, guys got tougher with the ball moving in the zone late. Cutters, changeups faded more. Two-seamers ran more. So for me, it was really about seeing the ball early in the release point and then also seeing it late. Those last 5 feet are crucial for a hitter and to be able to recognize the pitch. So see it early, see it late, and be ready to hammer it.
Were there any pitchers or pitches that you had a very particularly difficult time handling?
Yeah, you know what? The tough pitches I had were sometimes I was a lefty hitter, so lefty on lefty. When I had that good lefty that could crisscross the plate, he would throw me a two-seamer in, right, and kind of lock me up, and it would open up the outer half of the plate, so then he would throw me that slider. So any lefty that had a good sinker and a good slider, they gave me fits personally.
Hey, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth.
How much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a pitch. Dickerson swings through one there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other.
Batting six.
1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. There's 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work.
And the right-hander deals. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's tied at 1. All the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts.
Well, we'll hold that.
Already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back there. And it's gone. Home run. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 3-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one lifted to left. Tate makes the catch. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Tate makes the catch. One up, one down.
Yeah, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
And a pitch. Swing and a drive. Left field. Pretty well struck. Turning and looking, and it's gone. An absolute blast to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Line drive. Tate pulls it down, and there's one away.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like.
In the air, left field. Tate under it. He's got it. And the man, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th.
DJ Tate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series.
And John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th.
DJ Tate.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just
over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
One down now, one down.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
just locked him up right there. Hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. Ready for the next game.